Nice! Nice!
Welcome everybody to Apocalypse Otaku.
Yes.
We are here, we are Otakus, and we are also live on Unlocked. It's been a while, Unlocked. Hello. So, we got a lot to cover, but first I want to cover, we said this last week that the man that was behind Alexander Hamilton and that started it died. Char got her facts wrong. It was somebody else.
Well, now the news got the facts wrong because they said the wrong name.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going by that, and yes, the news is sometimes wrong, and
Where's
which makes
SETI
me
at?
wrong.
I don't know who you're talking about. TLB underscore Manzo.
What?
No, he said, where's SETI at? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. If you could be more specific, that would help. But
SETI. Who's
yeah,
SETI?
where is SETI? I don't know. Who do you mean? Like, who are you talking about? We don't know SETI. Do we know SETI?
I don't know SETI.
Yeah, I don't know SETI. So, but who was it? Was it Ryan Portman? Was that who passed away?
I think it was to Lin-Manuel Maneta and sorry.
She wants to make sure that our audio is working.
It was
She's looking that up right now. We looked it up on the way here.
I know we did, and I had the name. I know it was the actor from Hamilton.
And also, you guys noticed that we're no longer sharing a camera anymore. We finally got 2 separate cameras, so that's
Nick
good.
Cordero.
Nick Cordero, that's what it was. He died due to the coronavirus at 41. So his son is growing up without a daddy. It's sad.
Yeah, the news actually got it wrong. They said it was Lin-Manuel
Miranda.
Look, see? Huh?
Yeah.
But the news said that he had passed. And
Wow. How could you get that wrong?
49.
Wow.
I was like,
what? Like, say what now?
I don't think he's 49. He can't be 49.
Could he be? No. Have you heard of him? Zozaja.
Who?
Joe Zeja. Zeja.
Zedja? No.
No, I've never heard of him. He says
Does he act in anime?
Striking Water 35 says he streams on Twitch the same on Tuesdays at the same time as Vic does his live streams on Unlock. Says that he plays Claude in Fire Emblem's Tree Houses. So he's a video game voice actor.
Huh.
I'm gonna look up info on this dude. Because we like looking up info on potential people we can interview. Oh, and he is a voice actor. Let's see, Joe. See, YouTuber. How's his name spelled? Zedja. Okay. That's just a YouTuber. Okay. All right, behind the voice actors. All right, let's see. Zozda. He's Claude. Let's see, what anime shows has he been in? Oh, he's in that new Netflix series, Transformers Roar of Cybertron Trilogy Saga. Oh, Todd's gonna be in that too. I just forgot which character he's playing. Yeah.
Her favorite voice actor, and she doesn't know what part he's playing.
Hey, one of my favorites, okay? He didn't give a lot of detail, okay? You know Todd, he likes to keep everyone on their toes. He was in...
Oh.
No. He knows his part. Let's see. Rage, God Eater. He's in a couple of games. He was in Kagagiri? I watched that. Well, now I have to watch it again. He was in Hunter x Hunter, Fate/Apocryptica, Blue Exorcist. Oh, he was in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders.
Oh, who did he play?
Ingo.
Who?
This guy, right here. Inigo.
He must have been a bad guy.
Yeah, he didn't last long.
He lasted in one, maybe 2 episodes.
Yeah. He's got a few little voice actor credentials, roommates. Oh, he was in Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Ooh, who'd he play? Please don't tell me he played him.
Lisa Inza.
Who?
Lisa Inza. This guy right here. This dude.
Looks like he played on the...
Maybe one of the side characters or something. We'll have to maybe reach out to him. He's been in a couple of series. Just not a lot of big name ones.
He needs to get out there.
Yeah. Oh, he was in that movie that was released on Netflix. I see that. But, yeah, he's got a couple of, acting credentials. Looks like let's see. Oh, he was additional voices in Ghost in the Shell, SAC_2045.
You mean SAG?
Yes. It's SAC, not G.
Oh, SAC now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the tip, Striker. Okay. So,
we will keep that in mind.
We still have like a huge, humongous list of potential voice actors we want to interview. We have a lot, but we're
long list.
We're thinking with we're not saying that this pandemic is like a good thing for us. It sucks for everybody.
Oh yeah, it does.
It sucks for everyone. But it's a kind of a good opportunity for us to try to reach out to some voice actors that usually are busy.
Especially, the studio that we're broadcasting from, we have to wear, in this county that we're in, we have to wear masks. No, doesn't matter if we're inside or outside. We have to wear a mask. That's Ohio's governor. he doesn't want to close Ohio again.
It's
but,
been through like that before, and it's not fun.
Yeah, because we were barely able to get out a show every week.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. My mask looks like the Power Ranger, like bottom half of the helmet. I kid you not.
Or one of the
Like the ninja hood or something, or
oh no. Like Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
oh yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
Get over here! But instead of saying that, stay over there.
Stay over there.
Stay over there.
You're fine right there.
Yeah, just stay right there.
All right. Now that we've gotten all the virus stuff and that kind of stuff out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
shall we talk about anime?
Oh yeah, bring it.
All right. First things first. Let me get my phone out of the way. We've got the Toonami schedule for Saturday, July the 18th.
Which has not changed, sadly.
Little tweaks here and there.
Yeah, but like very.
But not the
very-
kind of tweaks we want.
Yeah, very little tweaks.
Like I said, not the kind of tweaks we want. Oh, okay, starting at 8 o'clock is Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Eh,
They're on for an hour.
boo.
Yay. And oh, well, wait a minute.
What?
The 8:30 one might be a good one. That was the good one.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was part of the Cell Saga.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna be good. Gonna be real good.
Okay. This one I do recommend. These two I do recommend. This is where you get to see Gohan's inner rage come forth and beat the crap out of Cell.
Didn't we interview Gohan's voice actor not too long ago? Mr. Kyle Hebert.
The older Gohan.
Yeah. Wait,
Kyle
then who's the
Hebert.
younger one? Is it somebody else?
I can't remember.
But we still interviewed the older voice of Gohan
Yes,
either way.
we did.
So
Mr. Kyle Hebert.
yeah. Definitely check
Thank
out
you,
his interview.
Kyle.
Definitely check out his interview. He was a joy to talk to.
Yes, he was.
We plan on getting more in the future. We just haven't had the time to do so.
They say they're busy, but I don't
We
think
know
so.
you're not.
No, there probably are. They're probably. I know the Funimation voice actors are trying desperately hard to get out new.
Anime and stuff.
No,
They-
not that. It's just.
You know they have to
You know that one show that everybody likes? Oh, My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm. They're working on season 5, and you know the weird thing? The weird thing is that when I went on Funimation's app that's on my smart TV, they had Naruto on there. I'm thinking like, wait a minute, isn't Naruto basically funded by Viz
Yeah.
Media? How in
Yeah.
the world did Funimation get the rights to actually stream the first like few seasons of Naruto? I'm talking
I
like
don't
early
know.
beginning Naruto.
I have no idea. It's like they have the rights to Cowboy Bebop.
It's so confusing.
I don't understand it, but I think they also have the rights to Trigun. Anyway, back to your Funimation. Not Funimation.
No.
Back to your Toonami schedule.
Oh man,
My goodness.
this is something.
Alright, so watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. I highly recommend it because you get to see Gohan go off.
Oh yeah.
And then at 9 p.m., it is 3 episodes of American Dad.
Yep.
Starting at 9 o'clock. And they are on till 10:30. Oh. That's like an hour and a half.
Of American Dad.
Of American Dad. And then you have a half hour of Rick and Morty. And then starting at 11, you have Family Guy.
Woo.
They're on for an hour.
Barry's favorite show.
And then at midnight, you have Dragon Ball Super.
No.
At midnight, Paranoia Age. 12:30. 12:30. That's right. 12:30. 12:30 is Paranoia Agents.
I'm the one that's usually slurring over my words when announcing manga titles, but you're doing it with the Toonami schedule.
Blah blah blah. At 1 a.m. is Mob Psycho 100.
Woo!
I love that show.
I
really do. It's an awesome, awesome show. And at 1:30 a.m. is Black Clover.
Yes.
And that's no. 2 a.m. They're on for a half hour. You can go to Taco Bell, get yourself something to eat. You know. It's just gonna be Ballmasters 9009.
Nope.
Nah. And then once you're back, you can watch Naruto Shippuden. That's if you can get through the Taco Bell's line. It's
Yeah.
usually so long.
All drive-through lines are long.
No,
I'd say depending on the
one
time. of-
where I live,
Mhm.
that it's the only place open. It is so. It's a long wait.
Because that's the only place that probably gets business at that hour.
Yeah. You can at 2:30 is Naruto Shippuden, and then 3 a.m. is Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
At 3:30 is The Shivering Truth.
No, don't watch it. Unless you want to, but
Unless you really want to know the truth.
yeah,
I don't think you can handle the truth.
a lot of people can't.
And then at 4 a.m. is The Boondocks. And at 4:30 is The Venture Brothers. And oh my goodness. I think for the rest of the night, you can probably go to sleep. It's like a whole hour of Joe Para talks with you.
Wow.
Yes.
Unique schedule.
We need a better schedule. We need a better Toonami schedule. Come on.
Yeah.
Toonami, you can do better than this.
The only two things that were probably good about that was probably Mob Psycho 100 and then Black Clover. That was it.
They have all this anime, other anime, and this is what they choose to put on there.
Yeah. Most of it is just the same old stuff. And I don't get it.
I mean, I would rather watch Cowboy Bebop than watch Ballmasters 9009.
Or at least, maybe just rerun all 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. Get people pumped up for season 4, because I'm ready for it.
And they have Bleach. They have
all this new anime that's out there, and they choose to put the same ones up all the time. You have Fire Force, which just had their second season is already out.
I mean, even if they started with Bleach from the beginning, I'm willing to bet by the time they get caught up, they'll have the new episodes of Bleach to air.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, they are coming. I guarantee you.
1,000-year
They
Blood
are
War, let's
coming.
go! I'm ready for more Bleach. Bring
I'm
it!
so ready.
Bring it!
Bring it. All right, so that's your Toonami schedule for Saturday, July the 18th, and us complaining about it.
Yeah.
So what you got?
All right. I got manga titles and voice actor birthdays. So let's get on with the birthdays first before I slander manga titles. So let's see. We only have one birthday today. Literally, today. And that is Kira Buckland. Happy birthday to you, Kira. And then let's see. So let's see. What will be next week? The 21st? Let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The 23rd will be Thursday, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on down the list. So on the 19th, 2 birthdays are on that day. Jeremy Lin, our favorite heroine who voices, she voices Patty from Soul Eater. She voiced Lucy Hartfilia from Fairy Tale. And also, I forgot about this too. When I was watching the 7 Deadly Sins Battle for the Skies on Netflix, turns out Jeremy Lynch was in that sucker too. I'm thinking so let's see. We had Bryce Papenbrook, Todd Havercorn, and Jeremy Lee. All 3 in one anime. It happens. But I enjoyed it. I loved it. Now I'm waiting for season 4 of the 7 Deadly Sins, which will be coming out next month. I think August 6th. So, for those of you who have Netflix and watch the 7 Deadly Sins, get ready. August is coming. Then also shares a birthday with Miss Jeremy Lee. Jenny Tarado. Or Tirado. The 19th right here. This lady's name right here. Because I know it's a lady. Jenny Tarado, yeah. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. I'm sorry. I want to see what anime she's been in. I'm curious. Investigation time. Oh, well, look at that. She was in Code Geass.
Oh, that's a new one.
That
I
was
need to get that.
That was in 2017. Well, it's new for you, at least. Let's see. Canela, Conte Collection, Chain Chronicle. Let's see. Masuma-chan's Revenge. Fukuwa, Interview with Monster Girls. Castletown Dandelion. Chaos Dragon. Oh, she was an Overlord. Okay, that's cool. Danganronpa. She was in Tales of Cetera the X, Love Life Sunshine, Divine Gate, Daigashi Kashi, Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash, Showman Sample. Oh, she was Zara in Fairy Tale? Oh wait, I think she's on Unlocked. But she hasn't streamed in a while on Unlocked, that I know of. Because I remember seeing that on her little voice actor little page thing. So, at least I recognize her voice from one title. And a happy early birthday to you. And on the 21st, we have Allison Sumrell. Happy birthday to her. I'm curious about her titles too and what she's been in. Let's investigate. She's been voiced a couple movies. Little Busters, Girls Un Panze is the real Anzo battle. Cross Engel. This boy caught a mermaid? Huh. That's new. Garden of Words. Gish Blade a Baby. Air. Oh, she was in the movie Air. Or in the series Air. I remember that one. Let's see. Cuddle, Coffin. I'm just reading through these guys. Just seeing what she's been in. Parasite, The Maximum. Maxim? She voiced a dude? Oh, that's weird. Kind of cool, though. Akame ga Kill. Oh, she was in there. She was a narrator. Magical Warfare. The World God Only Knows. 4 Girls and an Idol. That's a unique title. Bangina, The Fool. God. And others. Last Defense. Total Eclipse. Oh no. Infinite Stratus 2. Oh, I remember seeing that. Sunday Without God. Wow, some of these titles are very unique. But again, this is anime. World. Pollock. Stage. Say I Love You. Dakora. Little Busters. Cocoon. Same girl, just serious. No.
She's been in a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. So many animes.
So many characters.
Summer in the Air, Red Garden, Air.
Sorry about
Television
that, y'all.
ranking Show. Best Student Council. Jinky Extended, Tactics, Diamond Daydreams. Wow. Elvin Lied. She was in that one. Max Lax. D and Angel. Oh.
What?
Yeah, D and Angel. Right there.
Oh, she played her? Sweet.
Well, look at that. Wow.
Dang, she's been around for a long.
Yeah, I'm into 2003. Saint Sinai. Seiya. Saint Seiya. Oh. Yeah, Final thing. Full Metal Panic?
Oh,
She was in that?
wow.
What? Whoa. Dirty Pair. Wow. 1994. Whoa. Wow. She's got credentials. Well,
Wow. She's been around
Yeah.
for a bit.
Well, happy early birthday to you, Allison, and we love your contribute to the anime world. We salute you. Okay, so what do you have over there for DVD releases before I move on to manga?
Oh my goodness. I have such a long list. I have no idea how I'm going to get through. Okay, these are going to be your releases for July the 21st.
Basically heading towards the end of July. Pretty much.
How clumsy you are, Miss
Eno.
Eno? These are your Blu-ray releases, by the way. Million Arthur complete series. Never heard of that one.
I saw a snippet of it. I gotta continue it.
And then Pat Labor, the Mobile Police Special Edition. It's a Blu-ray set.
Mm.
And those are your releases for July 21st. I didn't know how I was going to get through it.
So you're gonna save the
It
28
was
for next week?
such a long list. Now I
See?
can relax.
So you're just gonna save the other ones for next week?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, for my manga releases, I already covered for this past week, and for yesterday, also on Wednesday. But mostly it's supposed to be showing that this coming weekend, well, yeah, basically this coming weekend, there's supposed to be the Garden of Worlds stage play in London, but it's most likely either canceled or delayed, and that was literally through the whole week. Like from Monday to Sunday is when this event was supposed to be going on, but most likely it's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna move on to the manga releases that will also be released next week. And holy cow, there's a lot for Tuesday, as always.
Sit back, relax, and get out your popcorn.
And watch me struggle. Alrighty, so we are going to start with the 20th of July, and these are all released. These are all on Blu-ray or DVD releases that'll be hitting
Let me
the
have one of
UK.
the fortune cookies.
Sure. Sorry, I grabbed these from upstairs and I couldn't resist. I had to grab one. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see. So, on Monday, July, well, I always say June. July 20th. Here, you want to read your fortune before I start? What does it say? Read it. I want to hear it.
There are times when silence has the loudest voice.
It's not wrong. It is not wrong. It is not wrong. Alright, back to the releases. So, we got 2 releases for, basically it's the same title, just, same title, just 2 different options. You can choose either a Blu-ray or DVD. We got Bakino Stray Dogs, Seasons 1 and 2, plus an OVA. And you can get it on either Blu-ray or DVD. And then we have Ground Control to...
Major Tom. No.
No, it's
okay.
Psycho Electric Girl complete series, and they're both on Blu-ray. I hope I said that right. Psycho Electric Girl. Oh, I did say it right. Yay! So those will be your DVD releases for the 20th. And boy, do we got a lot of manga releases heading onto the 21st, which is Tuesday. So buckle up for this one because this is going to be one heck of a ride. So, first off, we have Beastars, Volume 7. Am I allowed to say this word?
Which word? I can't even say it. What is it? What is it?
Can I say that?
What? Yes, you
okay.
can say it.
I don't know. I was just being cautious, but this is the title. So don't come at me if it sounds weird, because manga starts out weird and then eventually evolves into an anime. Okay. Buck Naked in Another World, Volume 1. Oh man, the titles that they come up with. Woo, it's something. Then we have.
But if it wasn't weird, we wouldn't like it.
True. It also depends on the plot of the story.
True.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then we have Bakino Stray Dogs, Volume 4. Children of the Whales, Volume 15. They're on 15 volumes already? And yet no continuation of the anime? What the heck, man?
Oh, if you remember right, they did the same thing. with Vampire Knight,
They've done it with a lot of series.
and I hated that.
Mm-hmm. All the series that only
I
had
wanted more Vampire Knight.
I'm telling you, all the anime series that only had 24 episodes, literally one season, need to come back.
No, the Vampire Knight had 2 seasons.
And they need more.
Yes, they need more because there was more to the manga,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to read the manga.
No.
Even though I was. It just got so confusing.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Huh? What?
Okay. After that, Classroom of the Elite, Light Novel, Volume 5. Dragon Goes House Hunting, Volume 5. Wow, that title takes me back. Even though I never read it. Okay, Fiancé of the Wizard, Volume 1. For the Kid I Saw in My Dreams, Volume 5. Goodbye, My Rose Garden, Volume 2. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Hell's Paradise, Jinkoku Raku, Volume 3. By the way, I've been taking up Japanese, so if my pronunciation is wrong, don't come for me. High School Prodigies Have It Easy, Even in Another World, Volume 1. Horimiya, Volume 14. So let's see, we got I'm a Behemoth, an S-class ranked monster, but mistaken for a cat. I live as an elf girl's pet. Volume 1 and 2. And then, probably one of our favorite series that we like to poke fun at. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? On the other side, Sor Ontaria, Volume
Depends.
12. Yes, it depends. Konosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World, Volume 3. Levius, EST, Volume 5. By the way, that is a Netflix series Todd Haberkorn directed and is in it. I still have to watch it. I only watched the first episode just to see how it looked. God, I'm awful. Okay, Magical Girl Rising Project, Volume 9. May these Linden Battlegrounds leave no trace, Volume 1. Mrs. Kobahashi's Dragon Maid, Kenna's Daily Life, Volume 7. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, Volume 14. Monster Wrestling Interspecies Combat Girls, Volume 3. That's a very unique title. Let's see. Muji Rushi. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes, Volume 2. No Gun, No Life, Volume 6. No matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular, Volume 16. Primitive Boyfriend, Volume 2. Raw Hero, Volume 2. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, Volume 13. Restaurant to Another World, Volume 4. Oh. This anime is, we already know it's in the crapper as it is. Ruby, the official manga, Volume 1. Nobody's not gonna buy the manga. But again, I could be wrong. Showman Sample. I was abducted by an elite all-girls school as a simple commoner, Volume 13. I have seen this anime. Holy cow, it's weird. So bodyguards just kidnap one dude and take him to an all-girls school and teach them how to be proper ladies in society. Oh my gosh, so weird. Let's see. Sorry for My Familiar, Volume 7. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Volume 1. The Case Study of Vantes, Volume 7. The Greatest Demon Lord is Born as a Typical Nobody, Volume 3. The Hero is Overpowered but Overly Cautious, Volume 4. To Save the World, Can You Wake Up Can you wake up the morning after with a demi-human? Volume 1. And then we have Witch, the graphic novels, part 4 and 5. First one is Rang, Volume 3, and then the New Power, Volume 1. Who says warriors can't be babies? Volume 1. And then the last one to be released on Tuesday is World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? X. So that is all your manga releases for the US for Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have Dragon Ball Z 30th Anniversary Collector's Edition Blu-ray, which will be released in Australia.
Oh, okay.
And then, Where's Michael? Fat Cat Edition, Volume 2. And that will be released in the US. I've never heard of that. And then we got one for Thursday. Usually, that's new. We usually don't have any for Thursdays or Fridays. But this time we do. We have one. One for Thursday of next week. And that is High Score Girl, Volume 3. It's basically about a girl that plays video games and gets the highest score every time. And I can appreciate that. And that is all your manga releases heading into next week. So, what we got over there at Bounding into Comics?
Oh my goodness, I'm looking at Bounding into Comics and I'm seeing a lot of news.
Mostly involving Power Rangers. Somewhat.
2 new Power Ranger series have been announced.
Can we see?
uh,
Because when you think about it, when they come up with new Power Ranger series, they try to use kind of almost the same concepts as they had from like previous series. Like, you know, when they did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and
Like
then
right
that
here.
ended, they had Dino Thunder, and when you go up, you see 2 of them are already just like dinosaurs. Then you got, you know, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Mighty, you know, Power Rangers Mega Force, Ninja Steel, Operation Overdrive. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Power Rangers. They have a lot of Power Ranger series.
I think they're going back to that.
What, to where they had all the Rangers from the past team up to face one giant enemy?
No, to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Just Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, period.
What?
I think.
Says it here.
Because it's saying the
ultimate
unlimited power era. But they could be referring to, you know, this. That's the Omega Rangers. Come on. What are they called?
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, it'll blow your mind.
Okay. That doesn't give us a lot of options, though. But also, another thing is, we don't know what the new Rangers will be called. And second off, who's gonna take the reins of being the Power Rangers in these 2 new series? That's the question.
That dude right there.
But we don't know who's playing that said dude.
I know.
It would kind of be cool if they did bring back.
They're not really going into specifics.
But it would kind of be a cool concept if they brought back some of the original cast from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the first Power Ranger series, and maybe have their kids take on the role of the Rangers. That would kind of be cool.
I didn't know he had blue eyes.
You learn something new every day. Go figure.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, holy crap! I'm talking about Benedict Cumberbatch. Sorry.
We were looking at his photo. His eyes were
I
striking.
was looking at his photo. I was like, huh, I didn't know he had blue eyes.
You know now.
Anyway, after all that, it's kind of melodramatic, but anyway. Yep, the 2 new series of Power Rangers. And there is nothing to report for Marvel or the MCU.
You got anything on the anime side of it?
No.
No?
No.
Did you check?
There's nothing. Yeah, I did check. I checked. It's the same thing they had last week.
Oh, baloney. Okay, well, we got nothing.
And DC Comics announces new Rorsch. Warsaw. God,
Warshwick?
I can never. You know, like the ink blotches. Those things.
Warshwick. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Rorschach.
Yeah.
Something like that. Y'all know what it is.
You guys know
It's
how to
from
pronounce
the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Come on. I even know who it is. I just can't pronounce his name right.
it. A lot of people probably can't.
And he's gonna have a new series from Tom King.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh. More DC news. As if we need more.
Yeah.
Batman gets a monstrous new look in Dark Knight's Death Metal
Whoa.
2.
Number 2.
And also, with more Batman news.
It went down.
Batman, White Knight creator, and DC Comics writer Sean Gordon Murphy explains why he's deleting his Twitter account. I'm not going to go into specifics.
You guys can check that out for yourselves.
It's on Bounding into Comics under comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. And this is more related to anime.
Oh. Crap, we forgot to mention this at the top of the show. You know, about Grant Imahara. For those of you guys who were fans of Mythbusters.
Mythbusters.
I couldn't get it out. Or have watched the well put together love letter to Star Trek Continues, which is on YouTube. Grant Imahara, who played Sulu and also was a part of the Mythbusters crew, passed away yesterday from a brain aneurysm.
It was over the weekend.
Yeah, it was over the week. It was? Yeah, it was. I thought it was like Tuesday or something when he passed. I saw it on my Twitter feed not too long ago.
I believe it was over the weekend. I could be wrong, but
you could be wrong. But we're saddened that he's gone, and you know, plus a brain aneurysm can happen to anybody. But at
any time.
At any time. But our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, and for all the people that he's worked with.
All his fans.
Mm-hmm. So we
the science community has lost a great mind.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention a great actor.
Mm-hmm. You will be missed, Grant. Okay, now back to the anime aspect. Sorry, I had to bring everybody down. Bring everybody down to below. Sorry. Good karma in here. Well, not with this story.
All right. For those of you who know about what happened with between Todd Habercorn and Jesse Pridemore, Well, now she's accusing somebody else.
She's back again.
She is not accusing a voice actor,
Oh.
but a tabletop game developer. A tabletop game developer.
No, brother.
She's gone to an all-time low.
No kidding.
It's Vampire the Masquerade developer Shane DeFriest, who was accused by Jesse Pridemore for allegations, which we cannot say. Both sides are actually put in the article on Bounding in the Comics. I read it. It sounds almost exactly like what she accused Todd of.
Mm-hmm. Many moons ago.
Oh gosh. No, it wasn't many moons. It was last year. I remember. It was last year. And it was she was blasted for it.
Well, she'll get blasted again for this for sure.
That's if somebody gets a hold of it, the right person. Like I said, it's an all-time low for her, and
You guys want to read it for yourselves?
I don't think she's gonna get any money out of the guy.
No.
So she just really needs to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he actually did this, she needs to report it.
Mm-hmm.
She really needs to report it to police. Go to the police. Go to the hospital. Do something other than getting on Twitter and blasting him out.
Yeah, Twitter is not the best place to air any kind of laundry.
Because that's not proof.
Exactly. It's just you complaining on the internet.
It's not proof.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have substantial proof. You got to go to the hospital. And they will call the police in. If not, you'll either get sued, like what Todd's doing to you, Jesse, or just have to go on to the next one. Next unfortunate soul. I'm done with this one. I'm done.
All right. Why don't we move on?
You have anything you want to put? Any input you want to put on it?
All I know from this experience, just because you're desperate for attention and you didn't get any as a kid doesn't mean you have to go after the people that are more successful than you are. Because it doesn't make you any better. So, that's all I got to say. Let's move on to our battle before I lose my patience with this.
You already have, so just go ahead.
Seriously, when people want to get attention, they'll literally say like, oh, I hung out with this person. Oh, I have this person's contact info. And they brag about it. But then when it comes to the actual person, they're saying like, oh, I don't know this person. I've never been in contact with that person. Or when stuff like this happens, it just makes you look more either like an idiot or a bad guy. But clearly she didn't learn her lesson the first time.
No.
Some people don't think. No wonder she's blonde. She's too dumb.
And that's fake blonde hair.
Still. She's still dumb. I don't care if she's blonde or not. She's dumb for it. He's done for doing that.
Oh, but still, I mean, you gotta be smart about it. Go to the police, go to the hospital, report it.
Well, apparently 2 of her brain cells weren't working at that point.
Well, they need to start communicating and say, oh, hey, we need to go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Clearly they missed that part.
Oh, ladies, come on. You gotta be smarter than this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, we're done venting now. But now we are going to move on to our Elite 8, our 7 Deadly Sins versus Fairy Tale Battle. It's battle time, everybody. Woohoo!
Battle, 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 battle.
Doesn't everybody love a good battle?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So for everybody who did watch our show last week, we were down to 8, where we had let's see. So on the 7 Deadly Sin sides, we had Goddess Elizabeth move on after defeating the original demon, the Sinner, and Escanor taking on his 7 Deadly Sins, mate, King. Basically scorched him. Escanor moved on, and then having Malice taking on the undead Bon. But come on, Bon can't die. So it's obvious Bon moved on with his votes. And then Meliodas in his final form taking on the leader of the 10 Commandments, squashed him, obviously. So Meliodas moved on from the Sen side, but for the Fairy Tale side, we had the original Queen Dragon Slayer, Irene, taking on Gildarts. And surprisingly, Irene took it by squashing the S-Class Fairy Tale Wizard with a scorching lead. Then we had August taking on the Black Dragon Agnologia. Agnologia, of course, being the self-proclaimed Dark Dragon, moved on. Then we had the lovely little founder of Fairy Tale, Miss Mavis, taking on Igmiel, the Fire Dragon King. Obviously, Igmiel, with his size, he won, obviously. Then we had Zareth taking on Natsu, and Natsu won because of plot armor. So we are going to see who moves on. So what side are we starting with? We starting with the fairies first or the Sens first? Because I went first last time. We got to go back and forth at least. All right. So let's see. Okay, so we have Elizabeth taking on Escanor, the Lion Sin.
On the bet, Escanor won. Oh my gosh.
So let's see, we got 10 people that liked it, 37 votes for cast. Then we had 3 comments on this.
Oh, please don't say, can they beat Goku?
No. No, can they beat Goku or Saitama this time? Thank God.
Good.
Thank God. I was tired of it. Law, we haven't seen Law in a while. Law said, God Ellie has no combat feats, just art, which doesn't work on a human. That's true. Escanor is human. Nani said, Escanor would destroy. And then, good morning, Koro Sensei, said, Escanor stomps. So I see a lot of, mostly this entire column was for Escanor.
Well, okay.
So Elizabeth had 37.8. Be gone. Escanor, 62.2. So the Lion's Sin moves on to the final 4. Filled up 1 spot.
See, with these ones I can write small.
Yeah. All right.
Or write regular.
Mm-hmm. Now we have...
Oh, wait a minute. I
What?
still need that one.
Okay, so then we have. Da, 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 da. Sorry, not switching stuff around. Let's see. We have the captain's right hand man, Bon, the undead Bon, taking on
Yes.
Meliodas' final form. So we got
Uh,
30 votes casted on this sucker, and we had 10 likes in.
you can't be serious.
That's what the people voted. I kid you not. Let's see. So here's what we have. This is what Good morning, Kuro Sensei put on here.
Bond
Said-
cannot die, y'all. What are you doing?
Look, this is what they had to say. Even if post-purgatory Bond is still very strong, Meliodas' final form still wins with no trouble, except if emotions get in his way. But even if they do, Meliodas is still mostly likely to win.
Okay.
Very good analysis there, good morning, Koro Sensei. So, Bon, it's actually even this time. There's no, like, odd percentage out of this. Bon had 30, Meliodas' final form had 70.
Wait a minute. Bond had 30.
Yeah. Meliodas had 70.
Had 70.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so the captain is taking on the lion's den. Oh boy, the dragon taking on the lion. Ooh, this is getting interesting. So then. Da, 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 da. So we're gonna start with the bottom row for my side. We're gonna start with the bottom row this time. So we got the Fire Dragon Slayer, pink-haired warrior, Natsu Dragnail.
You just want to start with him because he's voiced by Todd Havercorn.
No, I just wanted to start with it because I like the graphic.
Oh.
Come on, look at that graphic. If it'll show it.
Which one?
This one, right there. Look how cool that is.
Ignil?
Yeah. I had to show it off. Come on. I'm too good at my graphics job. I really am. I like to brag about myself. But as I said, we got father versus son, Igmil, the Fire Dragon King taking on Natsu. Oh boy, it's so crazy how this poll turned out. Our computers are slow, so bear with us. Because this thing is
Very slow.
very, very slow.
Very slow.
But definitely, this is where we get more of our results anyway from these polls, because we're not voting on them. Other people are. Come on, load, dang it. Jesus.
So very
I
slow.
know, this thing takes forever. We don't have the fastest internet here, which is sad. Very slow. It worked fine for the other ones. Why is it not working now? You know, let me try exiting out and then doing it again. Because I'm using my phone. I normally would look at that for the numbers, but I'm not doing that today. No, not today. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. While everyone's looking at my awesome graphic. Well, we're waiting for this stuff to load. Technology, ain't it great? Ain't it just great?
When it works, yeah.
Exactly. Look at all my wiki entries that I have. 358. And I still have more to add. Oh, come on. Because I want to read that one comment that was there, but if I can't read it, then forget it. Yay! Finally! After the long struggle. Okay. So
Long and winding road.
I know. 31 votes were cast. 12 people liked it, and we had one comment on it from Folk. Natsu wins. Flat out. That's all it said. So Igmil 19.4. Natsu 80.6. So that's all she wrote for that battle. But now let's see, who will Natsu's opponent be heading into the final four? That is the question. Will it be the Dragon Queen Irene, or will it be the Black Dragon Agnologia? Man, I like that photo. Oh, love it. Why do you take forever, dang it? I hate our computers sometimes when it wants to just do what it wants. Just want to get through the battle, that's all I ask.
Well, at least it's just like 4 of them.
True.
And
The ones that we
1,
had. Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. Good thing we got those out of the way before before all this. So, yeah.
Oh, I guess there's no E on there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Load quicker, dang it. They really do. Our studio needs to ramp up their internet in here. Like, throughout the entire building. They need better internet. Let's go through one more and we're good. That's all we ask. Oh, heck no.
Bad gateway.
Bad gateway. Bad gateway.
No kidding. Oh.
Okay, you know, once this goes back here, I'm just going to read the numbers because I'm sick of this thing getting on my nerves.
I want to see the comments, damn it.
I know. Oh! Oh! Ah!
Sorry.
She let out the...
I know that went out, but I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
What's that?
Oh, great. Now it's saying it's failure to communicating. Okay, I'm just going to say it flat out. Agnologia won. Even though we don't have a percentage, but whatever. Agnologia took the battle. Plain and simple.
There, I'm writing it all out just like Barry does.
Yeah, Agnologia. So, we are down to 4. Ladies and germs.
Yeah!
On the 7 Deadly Sins, we have Escanor, the Lion Sen, taking on his captain, Meliodas, in his final form. Then, I already know the outcome to this, because for any of us who watch Fairy Tail the final season, we already know who's probably going to win against Agnologia versus Natsu. But I could be wrong. That's why I don't vote on these polls myself. We have all of our otaku nuts out there on Anime and Emo that vote for all of these winners. So, there we go. So our final 4 have been decided. The polls will be going up as soon as we are done here. But what more could we talk about? Besides upcoming anime that's supposed to be coming out.
We have an hour left.
I know.
Holy crud.
One other, like, we know that Bleach is going to be coming back with the 1,000-Year Blood War. Then we have Burn the Witch, which also is coming out. New Inuyasha that's coming out too.
Another season of My Hero.
Yeah.
Another season of
Sword
Art Online.
No, season 4, The 7 Deadly Sins, more Attack on Titan. Yeah, we need... What else is coming out? That's the question.
Yes. Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld second season.
We are both looking on my anime list. That's what we are looking on.
The God of High School.
I heard that's already out on Crunchyroll already.
I have no idea what that one is, but Funimation's gonna have it.
Fire Force Season 2 is already out. So, by the way, Derek Snow is our favorite Devil's Footprint user, Shinra. Derek, we love you.
Decadence.
Never heard of that one.
Neither have I.
I think half of these titles I have not heard of.
So,
No Guns, No Life, Season 2. Ninja Collection, that looks new.
more One Piece.
Continue TV continuing.
Black
Of course, One
Clover,
Piece. Boruto, no.
Generation.
Detective Conan. Ooh, Food Wars. Could we possibly see another appearance by John Gremion in Food Wars? Fruit Baskets 2. Ran no Sora. Basketball anime. Crayon Shinshan.
There's another Alchemist show. It's Bunga to Alchemist. Shinpan no. Yeah.
Hagaruma. I've
Whatever that means.
Idolish Beat 2. Major 2. Season 2. They're having more Bakugan? What?
Never stopped.
Whoa.
I'm not going you.
Yeah. It was my job. I couldn't answer them at the moment. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was something. I don't see a lot of anything that's, you know...
Date a bullet.
Date a bullet? Where? Where do you see that?
It's under OVAs.
Yeah, I gotta go to all, and then I gotta go all the way down. It looks like you're on the movies. See OVAs. Fate Stay Night movie. Ooh, Violet Evergarden movie. Love Violet Evergarden. It's really good. Date a bullet. Dead or bullet. Funny. Wait, hold on.
Oh my gosh. Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld recap.
Oh, they're gonna recap everything? Wow.
That's a special.
Wow. Attack on Titan Season 4. Let's go.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's summer.
Yeah, this is all the summer of this year. Yeah, I did see
Let's
that
go to
in there.
fall. What the heck?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what they got for fall animes. Oh, they got Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon 3? Looks like it's light novels. Haiku to the Top, second season. They have When They Cry. They're bringing that back. Golden Kamui, third season. Oh, okay. Let's see, what else do I have? Some of these titles I really can't make out. I'm kind of just skimming them at the moment.
I don't have a lot.
No. Got a couple of movies that'll be coming out. Oh, they got Kentetsu no
Another
Ya.
one. Hey, there's a Date a Bullet, Nightmare or Queen.
They have Kentetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer movie. Can't wait for that one. But that's about it. That's all I see.
I haven't even seen all of the series yet.
Neither have I. But again, this is set for fall, so who knows when they're gonna start recording and stuff.
Winter of 2021. I think they got that labeled wrong.
It's supposed to be 2020. Yes! Dr. Stone Wars! Let's bring on season 2 already. Well, technically, wouldn't it be season 3 though? Wouldn't it be season 3 of Dr. Stone? Because they kind of already had a second season. But who knows? That time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 2. Oh, the Promised Neverland.
Oh God, Sailor Moon. No.
They have the Quintational Quintuplets, Log Horizon. I haven't even finished watching the whole series yet, and they're already gonna have a next one heading into 2021. Let's see. Yep, then we got more Sailor Moon. Wow. And that's it. You hit later.
Oh, there's more.
We got later.
My Hero Academia.
We got Rise of the Shield Hero.
No, My Hero Academia, the 5th season.
They got Rise of the Shield Hero season 2.
Manga. It's a manga.
Light novel. Maybe they're releasing like mangas with it along with the series, but who knows if that's even right. Attack on Titan, the final season. That's actually on Netflix, believe it or not. I have yet to watch that.
Zombieland Saga.
Time I got reincarnated as a slime. Megalobox 2. 7 Deadly Sins. This time it's
gonna be a season 4. Thank God.
Data Life 4. Let's go.
When's it coming out? I want to know.
It doesn't say.
Dang. I want to know what happens to him.
Wait. Oh, don't spoil it for me. What is this?
What?
I haven't been caught up with the Data Life season 3 yet. We got another idol group. Another Love Live. Shaman King. Oh yeah, I heard that's gonna be making a comeback heading into 2021. Love Live Sheen series project. Blade Runner. Vlad Love. Oh wait, yeah, that was up there. I have no idea what that is. That's so weird. She volunteers to donate blood, and next thing you know, she gets transported somewhere. Oh, Tiger and Bunny 2. Don't know when it's coming out yet, but it's there.
Huh? What? Am I missing something?
Tiger and Bunny. Go down a little bit. Right there. 2.
What?
Yep.
Oh, that's the second season.
They're getting a second
Have I
season.
seen... Oh, no. No, I haven't.
You're watching the first
crap.
season. You're watching the first season. Now they're getting a second season. Eden Zero. Somewhat related to Fairy Tail. I'm on board for it. Oh my gosh. They're bringing back Show by Rock. But it's called Show by Rock Stars. Oh boy, that's gonna be something. Back Arrow. That's a unique title. Collar and Malice Super Club. Pretty All Friends. Tokyo Revengers. B, The Beginning 2. Inferno Cop Season 2. Aggressive Retsuko Volume 3. Oh, Mobile Blooded Suit, Iron Blooded Orphans, Overworld Hunt. Go. It's trying to think. It's under O and A.
This one list.
It's O and A. You gotta go down further.
I'm still going through this.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Ultraman. That's gonna get second season. Even. Just go.
Hopefully, Toonami will do a special and just air that.
Vampires in the Garden. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I think I've seen this one. I saw part of this. I'm gonna have to probably watch it again. Alright, OVAs. Let's see what we got. Bean Bandit. Oh, yes! Yes! Yuri on Ice, the movie. Snow Adolescence. Yes! I'm ready for that. Then they have Evangelion. 0.3 plus 0.1. 1.0. Then they have a free movie? What? I'm gonna say, oh, this is towards at the end of the final episode of Free, Dive to the Future. The movie was announced to premiere in summer of 2020. However, in November 2019, the official website announced that it would be eventually postponed due to the various circumstances. Well, so wait, this movie was supposed to be released out this year, but then they moved it back to 2021? Or whenever it's supposed to be released?
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Oh, we got Burn the Witch! Yes. Burn the Witch, burn the witch.
For those of you who don't know, Burn the Witch is supposed to be a spin-off from
Bleach.
Bleach.
We got Elreka High Resolution 3. Ooh, Elreka. Oh, and the licensing is taken by Funimation. Of course.
Oh, another little suit going down. The Wiz Flash, yay. Sorry.
She's
I'm back, girl. I love Gundam shows. Or movies. Whatever.
As long as it's got a giant robot in it, she'll love it.
Yeah.
Tokyo Seven Sisters. And let's see, we got 2 specials. Then we got, what is this? This Bleach 20th anniversary project that's supposed to be unknown. What? Ooh, this looks good. Akira.
Gundam Hathaway Flash 2. And 3.
Tokyo Mew Mew
Did I
Mew.
miss Bleach?
No. It's down. Keep going. It's under like unknown. So you gotta go down further.
Oh God. I have so far to go. I have so far to go. Okay.
Monkey Gang Anarchy? What? It's a novel? Oh, that's funny. And that's it. Let's see what they have scheduled, though. Or this was stuff that was supposed to be scheduled.
I didn't see it.
I think you passed it. It's a Bleach 20th anniversary with Ichigo on the front. There. Ta-da! I don't know what it is, but it's got Ichigo on it, and it says Bleach 20th anniversary project.
Well, if it's already been announced, I mean, you may as well put it out there. You know, at least put the first, cover out there.
Well, they have it. At least not here.
That's not it. It's supposed to be a whole arc. An entire arc. You know, like the bounce arc.
Yeah, I got you. Gotcha. It's 4:25. And we're still bored. We looked up basically all the anime that's going to be released sometime within the following months. Well, if anybody's got any questions, either on here, on Twitch, or Unlocked, fire away. Because we are just bored out of our minds right now. I'm going to eat this last fortune cookie. Trying to move it away from the mic so it's not making a lot of noise, but it's catching it.
What?
I didn't want it to catch the wrapper.
Remember, you gotta stay away from the mic.
Yeah.
What's the... Twittering birds never fly. The clouds gather.
What?
That's a show.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for Dr. Stone too, JT. Aaron Dismuke does a great job as Senku. Was that Psychopath 3?
No, this is Twittering birds never fly.
No, look, I see Psychopath 3.
Oh, Psychopath. I haven't even seen the second season.
They have I think that's technically supposed to be a movie.
Haven't seen the second season or the second movie.
I'm still trying to freaking finish the first season and then move on to the second season and then watch the first movie. I got a lot to do, man. Okay. So my second fortune reads, nothing gets in the way of your vision of yourself in the future.
That's true.
Yeah, very true. Oh, I missed the trash can. I'll pick it up later. Grizzly.
No, it will not do.
Captions?
Yeah, it will not do it. Will not do closed captioning. Which is so wrong.
Yeah.
There we go. Turn on.
It took you all the way back to the first page. That's weird.
It is.
Say like, no, you can't watch this. Whoa.
Yeah, turn that off. And turn that off. Close captioning.
Oh, it's in Japanese.
Well, we'll see if we can read it.
Alright.
Oh, God!
I'm learning Japanese. I only know certain words.
That's gotta be I'm.
I'm. Why does food in anime always look so good?
That was.
That looked too good. Oh man. Oh man, that was a gorgeous air shot just showing that. I'm thinking like,
Let me find it. There we go.
You gotta go back just a little bit. Like right there.
Right
Man,
there.
look at that.
Food. Look at all that food.
Ah,
Two
people. Why does anime food have to look so delicious?
And why do they have to have so much?
Because they're men and they like to eat.
That's still a lot of food.
I see shrimp tempura. I see regular fish. That ramen, no, that must be folded eggs or something. But it looks delicious.
That's beef right there.
They got a lot of dipping
I have no
sauce.
idea what that is.
It looks good though. It looks like a Japanese version of a taco.
Probably not.
Again, I wouldn't know. Hello there, Freedom Gamer 42. Hello.
Oh, this is all stuff that was.
That's a shrimp. The ones that is like shrimp tempura. Says, do you stream on here once a week on Thursdays? Yes, we do. We do it every Thursday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what we do.
Tell your friends.
We've been doing this for what?
Over a year.
Over a year.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Hey.
Yeah. We are the pioneers. Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
No, not really. It was another show that's on this channel that is truly the pioneers.
Yeah, but
We're the second one.
But
second
we're
coming.
Yeah.
We're the second coming.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're watching a preview for a show. We turned on the closed captioning,
And it's in Japanese.
It's in Japanese.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off because my phone's going to die. But if you guys are still hanging around, head over to Twitch, look up Next Level Education, and you'll see our lovely faces on there. Bye! Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. That really did hurt. Ow, that hurt. That really hurt like the dickens. Says, I recommend you follow Joe Zadal. He streams here on Twitch. Okay. I'll definitely do that.
Also, Spike Spencer streams on Twitch.
Spike Spencer streams on Twitch when he does Spike Spencer Speaks. And then Derek Stephen Prince also streams on Twitch.
Doesn't Chuck Huber?
Yes. Yeah, Chuck Huber streams on Twitch too. And then the guy that versus Mirio on My Hero Academia, he streams on Twitch. Majority of voice actors stream on Twitch.
A lot of them do, and we've interviewed a few of them.
Micah Sadal, he himself and his wife stream on Twitch and do like art shows and stuff, and it's actually pretty cool.
When are you gonna get Yuri Lowenthal on here?
I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, okay? His Twitch chat is only for followers. All right, thanks for the info. I'll definitely follow him and, see if we can get him on here. Mike McCarley streams on Twitch too. Do you know Mike McCarley? McCarley?
Is it Mike McFarlane?
Mike, is it Mike McFarlane or McCarley? Because we know a Mike McFarlane, but never a McCarley. Maybe they did meant McFarlane.
Give 'em a sec.
Have you heard of Tara Platt? Yes, we have.
Yeah.
She's married to the lovely Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah. We were trying to get Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt to both be on here so we can talk with them about their careers.
Mm-hmm. Kyle McCarley. That name does not ring a bell.
No. Kyle Bear does.
Yes. We've interviewed him.
Yes. Along with John Swayze.
John Gremion, Chuck Huber.
John Gremion follows us.
Yeah.
Hi, John. How you doing?
He's a big supporter, and we love him for it.
Yes, we love him for it.
It's still shocked, though, that I was actually able to get some of the guys that we've interviewed to actually give my cousin a birthday shout out for his birthday. And he still has the photo. He still has the videos for Cloud. He's saying, like, yeah, my cousin got anime voice actors to say happy birthday to me.
We've also interviewed Derek Snow, Derek Stephen Prince,
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Bear, Spike. I think Spike Spencer was our last one.
Spike Spencer was our last Skype interview. Derek Stephen Prince we actually did over the phone.
Yes.
He was our first ever interviewed phone person.
He chose to do the interview over the phone. I think he was a little bit busy, or he was.
He actually said he didn't have Skype.
Oh, yeah, he didn't have Skype.
Mm-hmm. We still have like a huge list. Let's see. He's 9S in Nero Automata and Mizakazuki August in Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. We still don't You should know because you watch the mecha shows.
I watch the Gundam shows, I admit, but there's a lot of voice actors that are in the Gundam shows.
We're still trying to get like a plethora of people that we want to get. Caitlin Glass, Darren Dismuke, we mentioned Todd and Vic multiple times.
I've even tried to get Stephen Bloom. I actually had the chance to talk to him and get an autograph from him, and he told me to send him an email. Send his agent an email. So
I gotta reach out to Blake Shepard again and see if he'll be able to respond.
We even tried Travis Willingham and
Laura Bailey, nothing. But
Matt Mercer and all the.
Yes, we know Johnny Young Bosch has done Gundam shows. Johnny Young Bosch is probably one of our top 3 that we want to get on this show.
We've tried getting him, and
if you, Freedom Gamer, have any connections with Mr. Bosch, could you maybe refer us to him? Please.
Pretty please.
The thing is that with some voice actors, they want to kind of keep out of certain issues and stuff. But the thing is that when we do our interviews, you can check back on our YouTube page where we've done all of our voice actor interviews. We are fans first, critics second. We talk about their career. Have you heard of Troy Baker? Yes, we have heard of Troy Baker.
So, if you are in contact with Troy Baker,
Nolan North.
Yes, we want them on our show.
It would be so.
We want these guys on the show. Probably not together because
it would be total anarchy.
But yes.
Oh man.
If separately, okay. Together, okay. But those guys are on our list.
We have a huge list.
If you are able to get a hold of him, please do for us.
Oh, Wendy Powell, she's on there.
Yes.
Wendy Powell is definitely one of up there. Let's see who else. I can't I can't remember who else because our list is so huge.
Crispin Freeman.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Alucard.
Alucard.
Oh, I said Bryce Papenbrook. Yeah, we got him on there. We have him on there.
I think so.
Yeah. Jeremy Lee, we have her on there. Michael
believe
Sosa,
so.
we have him on there.
Wendy Lee.
Wendy Lee.
She's another
Richard
horror woman.
Epcar. Didn't we have him on that list?
Yes.
Yeah, we have him on there.
I'm a friend of his not only on Facebook, but also on. He even told me happy birthday.
Wasn't it on Twitter? Aren't you friends with him on Twitter?
I'm also friends with him on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm friends with Wendy Powell on Twitter. She follows me back.
Me too. Because she gave me a heart.
Well, it's not easy trying to get in contact with some of these guys. Oh, Eric Vale was another one.
Oh yes, Eric Vale. I don't think he realizes that. We'll talk about how he got
into anime,
voice acting,
and then what was his favorite role in far of his career. Yeah.
And we will not go into the.
We don't go into any details that have probably already been reported by the media. We do our own questioning for our fan perspective because we're fans of these guys, men and women.
In other words, we talk about them.
Yeah, we talk about them, not about what we want to hear.
We focus on them and not, what they think about what's going on.
Because
elsewhere.
Plus we work for ourselves. We don't work for like a huge company. We just show up to this, our school that we graduated from.
We show up to entertain you guys.
Yeah, we show up to entertain people, and we do this because we love it. We love anime. We love talking about it. We love, just having fun, having a good old time.
We love the voice actors. We want them on our show.
And we respect the men and women that are behind some of these voice actors.
And
that
some
have
children.
Yes, and
some
some
are children.
Yeah. We respect all these voice actors, whether they're kids or adults. They've brought so much joy to everyone's childhood at some point, or have gotten people out of hard situations. So we want to thank them in our own way and ask them, like, what was your greatest role of your voice acting career that you've done? Or if you could, if you could go back, if you could bring back a series, which one would it be? Kyle Abear said he loved his role as Kamina. He loved Kamina.
His role as what?
Kamina from Gurren Lagann. He loved Kamina. That was his favorite role.
I figured he would say Aizen.
No, he said Kamina.
I was so thinking that.
He
I'm
said
like,
Kamina.
Man, he's so good.
Kamina.
So say Aizen.
Kamina. That's what
But
he
he
said.
did say if he could play Aizen again
He would.
in Bleach, he would in a heartbeat.
And then John Gremion, he said he loved his role as Mihawk, and then Chef
He was
Chappelle as
upset that he
Boo
didn't
Boys.
go further in the battle.
Yeah. But at least, you can hear his chops in My Hero as Gentle Criminal for season 4, so.
He can do just about any accident.
Accident?
Did I say accident?
You said
He can do just about any accent.
You said
I
accident.
am sorry, John.
You said accident. And remember that one challenge that we did where I had to speak in a British accent for
And I
the
had
entire...
to keep reminding you.
You did, and the thing is, John Gremion looked at our YouTube video and saw me struggling through it, but he said I did a great job, and I'm thinking like, yes. It was so hard. Oh, but I made it for the entire...
I kept telling her, your English...
My English was cracking.
is slipping.
You're like, I know that. That was a very, very hard day for me. But I got through it. And it's not easy, somewhat doing an accent for, a certain character sometimes.
Well, I think he said he can only do it or a little bit, and then he's
Mhm.
got to take a
Take a break.
a break,
A break.
a break,
A break.
and then he'll come back to it and do it again.
Mhm.
You know, if it
Mhm.
sounds good, sounds good. If it doesn't,
It does it.
he'll just try again.
Yeah.
That's all it is, with voice acting. You know, you do it once, and if it doesn't sound good to the director or to the voice actor,
They'll say like, "Can I try again?" or "Can you do it again?"
Or if it sounds good to the director, then you know you did a good job.
But if it doesn't, then you're gonna be in there for a little while.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Mhm. Let's see.
And now we have dead air.
Yeah. Dead air. Ah.
Crackle, crackle.
Crackle, crackle. Oh wait, Mark Hamill was one of our voice actor wish list interviewees, wasn't he? Mark Hamill.
I don't think he was on the list.
Do you still have the list? Do you still have
It's
it?
in my book bag, yeah.
Well, we'll look at it after we get off the air because I'm pretty sure we put Mark Hamill on that list, and then Richard
He would be
Epcar
a
too.
super hard one to get.
Yeah, we're talking.
You're talking about a dude that played
the Joker.
the Joker. He was also Luke Skywalker. Yeah,
Mark
that's
Hamill's
not
done
gonna
it
be
all.
an easy one to get.
Mark Hamill's done it all. Same with Steve Bloom. He's not an easy person to get either.
Oh my God, no. He really is not.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, I've sent you an email. He said, well, go ahead and send another one.
I'm gonna have to send
did.
I'm gonna have to send another one to Yuri Lowenthal and his wife. Again. I'm gonna have to try to.
Maybe they're busy on Tiger and Bunny too.
Or they also have a 3.5-year-old at home. So.
Oh yeah, that too.
So. Then let's see. Still haven't heard anything from Laura Bailey or Travis. I just started reaching out to more people on Twitter, just basically copying and pasting the same message that I sent the first time. And also I'm gonna send Todd an actual letter that I'm gonna type out, so that I have to work on. So I have yet to work on that.
That ought to be good.
Well,
That'll probably be what, 2 sentences and you're done?
No, not like SpongeBob where it goes like, let's see, the. All it shows is just what he just worked on, and it just says the. I'm thinking, wow. The boing. Break time. I'm not doing that. I'm not pulling a SpongeBob for that one. I'm not pulling that. I'm literally.
For those of you who don't know, Todd Habercorn is
one of my favorite voice actors.
He
I said he's one of my
favorite.
favorites. He's one of my favorites.
No, he is your top favorite voice actor.
Vic is number 1. Todd's number 2.
Okay, so who was freaking out when we were first talking to Todd Habercorn?
Hey, it was the first time I actually got an autograph from, like, a voice actor or someone famous for that matter. So you can't blame me, okay? I fangirled for a reason, okay?
Yes, she spazzed out.
For a little bit.
She couldn't even figure out what games go into a Game Boy.
I know because I was so flustered about it. Like, can you blame me? He's a good-looking dude. But either way, though, like, it was my first time actually, doing, like, that face-to-face conversation with anybody, like, high status like that.
Like, just you and me, come on.
But it's different. He's...
No, it's not different.
Kind of.
No, it's not.
He's famous. We're not.
So? Doesn't mean he bleeds differently than you or I do.
Okay, you got me there. But still, I was just excited because it was my first autograph that I got from, like, you know, a
Puts
voice actor in
hands on
general.
the same way we do.
But again, it's a moment I'm not gonna forget. That's one thing because we have it on our YouTube page of me fangirling like an idiot, and then it's also on Unlocked on the replay. So, so yeah. But either way, like now I'm kind of like calm about it when we talk to these voice actors. So like, because with when Vic does his live stream, a lot of people that he knows is gonna show up. He always picks the same people, but
Yeah, like you.
yeah.
He's picked her 9 times.
I believe it's 9 times. I'm gonna have to go back.
9 times.
I'm going to have to go back and check the replays to see.
She keeps changing her name.
I like changing my name.
And he keeps picking her.
He even picks like trying to think. He'll pick new people. He'll try to he'll remember in the back of his mind saying like, okay, who's ever like let's see who has not been on the stream before, and he'll always pick the newer people. But this time he actually chose 2 people that were his regulars 2 days ago. So, and I'm mad because one time I forgot that he streamed on Tuesday and I missed it. I'm thinking like, no, my manana streak was broken. It was. Something like, great, now I gotta build that up. Because I think, with the whole like pandemic going on, it's nice to see that, there's something good out of the whole thing. Is when Vic always comes on Unlocked every Tuesday, so that's always a plus.
And he always likes it when we show up.
Mm-hmm. We as fans show up to his streams.
Yes.
Now, if only Todd would eventually be back on Unlocked, but he's not. He's mostly on Instagram or doing a Netflix watch party. And then,
We need to be back on Unlocked.
a lot of voice actors do. They still have their pages up, still on Unlocked. Let's see. Derek Snow has his page, but I don't think he's as active. He was on there maybe like one time. So basically, he got on Unlocked because of us. We told him about it, and he went for it. And let's see, there's so many different voice actors and actresses that are on there, but not a lot of them are on there as much, or they forget. But Vic never forgets.
Well, that's because, it confines you to like a half hour.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
I
people...
guess they don't want you on there for like 2 hours like we are.
Well, thing is that Vic starts at 7, but then he ends at 7:30. But the thing is, John Gremy on stream, who streams after him, doesn't start until 8. So technically, they could go on.
John hasn't been on there for a while, so he's got to be working on something.
It's something. Because, with One Piece being, the dub being brought back up again, he's probably working on that.
Or else, maybe My Hero?
Season 5, yeah. But who would he be? But who would he be in Season 5? That is the question.
The Gentile criminal.
I have to get caught up with that. So.
The last time you saw him, he was being arrested, and that was it.
True. Even though I'm not.
What happened to him?
But we have a huge list of potential voice actors we'd love to get on here. But it'd be fun if we had like the cast of a certain anime join us, like certain people.
That would be great.
That would kind of be cool. I would say definitely have the Oran High School Host Club cast. That would be fun. That'd be fun to have. Have the Itachi twins.
Bizarre Adventures.
Oh! Ah! Oh my gosh, I would love
oh
that.
my god, that would be great.
Yeah.
But what season?
That's the hard part.
Would it be Diamond is Unbreakable or Stardust Crusaders? Or the first season?
Yeah.
Or the second season?
That's the hard part. Or maybe have like maybe one person from like each season. But-
Or from Golden Wind, which still has yet to be done.
But we're getting more JoJo, baby. And I love it.
And the Golden Wind is not over officially.
Yeah, but they're getting more JoJo in case when it does end, they already got something waiting in the wings for JoJo.
But I want to see what happens to the boss. I want to see what happens to the boss.
Don't worry, you probably will. But then when you know when they have season 6, it's gonna be focused on Jotaro's daughter.
That is the guy who can stop time. You don't want to mess with him.
Or make his daughter cry. Otherwise you'll regret it.
God.
You'll regret it. Especially if her dad is like majorly built like that. Oh yeah, you don't want to mess with a dad that can stop time.
Well,
It
I
could possibly
noticed
beat you up.
Diamond is Unbreakable that he wasn't as built.
Mm-hmm.
That he wasn't as buff. He was just little,
He just lost some muscle mass.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I mean, he's running the company, so yeah,
He can't be like,
muscle mass.
he can't be all.
Can't be all buff and run the company.
Yeah.
Or you can't. Just ask Vince McMahon. He'll tell you.
He's like what in his like 70s?
He's old.
But he can still keep up with the big boys despite his age. Speaking of ages, Vic can probably do the same thing.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
But he's a lover, not a fighter. Watching as time goes down. And then let's see. So we all know that a lot of cons are either being canceled or delayed or still going to go on, but they're going to have like all this social distancing stuff going on. Cuz we know for here Colossal Con is basically moved into September, so it's 2 months away.
Oh.
But I think Colossal Con East is canceled. Or it's moved back further. I think because
I
I
know
saw
there's a lot of you out there that will not know what this is. But the Circleville Pumpkin Show, which is every year, and it goes on despite what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
They canceled it this year. The last time they canceled it was, I think they said during World War II.
Wow. That's a long
So
time.
yeah, you know that this, this pandemic, this thing that's going around is serious. When they're canceling, like fairs, cons,
Concerts.
what have you. They're canceling everything.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy, especially for the people that, make it like a tradition to go every year.
Yeah.
Or like, like for us, we were planning on going to OhioCon, but that didn't kind of work out. But now
I have
all this baloney is just
No, I have all these outfits.
you have all that cosplay.
All my cosplay outfits. And now
Can't go nowhere. What was your latest one that you bought?
Euphemia.
Euphemia.
Kiosk.
Kogiosk. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Pam, I told my son, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? Dye your hair?" I'm like,
no.
"Oh heck no!
No.
It's gonna be a wig."
Of course. But yeah, definitely, like I said, we gotta coordinate our cosplay outfits if we do end up going to Colossal Con this year. But if we don't, then it's whatever.
You can dress up as Zero.
True. Yeah, I'd be like.
And then for Data Live, we can each dress up as one of the girls.
I've
already.
I would obviously be the little girl with the blue hair and the giant hood and the rabbit
with the
puppet.
bunny ears and
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, I'd be her.
Yeah. And I would be the.
Have you heard of
psychopath.
Lauren Lena? She's a really nice person. I don't think I've heard of Lauren Lena. Can you maybe give us what anime she's possibly been in, and we might know where? No, because I don't know. I know Laura Bailey, but never Laura Lena. Never heard of her. Say she's a really nice person. She's Merlin. Oh, she's Merlin in the Seven Deadly Sins? Huh. Well, I'll have to look her up then. And of course, it's 5 o'clock. Which means we have to go. But we'll definitely be looking up. I'll definitely look up the Joe Zaja guy. I'll look him up on Twitter and shoot him a message to see if he'd be willing to do a Skype interview with us. Still reaching out to some of our main people that we want to get. That'll be a work in progress.
Yeah.
But either way, gonna work on that. So we're gonna get out of here. And remember, guys, go on Anime Nemo and vote for who from which side from the Sens and Fairy Tale will move on to battle it out in our finals. Which two will move on to face whoever.
And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, do that now.
Do it. Do
And
it.
also like, share, and
Subscribe. Wait, you already said subscribe. Hit the bell.
Subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Yes, and like to hit that bell.
Yeah.
People love to hit that bell.
Yeah. Because that's when you get notified when we post our videos after we upload them on. After we finish here on Twitch, we upload it as same day. So remember, guys, watch anime because you love it, and also you enjoy the people's voices that bring joy to you through their characters. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.